Audi has taken its premium Q8 platform and turned it into an electrified performance machine with the 2026 SQ8 e-Tron. By boosting output to 496 horsepower and 719 pound-foot of torque, 94 horsepower and 228 pound-foot over the previous model, Audi transforms what appears to be a nearly 6,000 pound SUV into a surprisingly nimble, track-capable crossover. Below, we break down the standout elements that make the new SQ8 e-Tron a leader in the luxury electric SUV segment. 1. 3-motor quattro powertrain, unmatched traction and instant torque. Electric powerhouse. The SQ8 e-Tron's heart is its innovative 3-motor setup, 1 motor up front and 2 on the rear axle. Combined output now reaches 496 horsepower and 719 pound-foot of torque. Even at its hefty curb weight, this translates into unshakable acceleration and confidence. No lag, no pauses, just instantaneous power whenever you twist the throttle. Acceleration figures: 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. Electrified muscle lets the SQ8 e-Tron outpace many smaller, lighter SUVs. Seamless power delivery. Unlike gasoline engines that need time to spool, the electric motors provide full torque from 0 RPM, making every launch emphatic. Quattro AWD and torque vectoring. Intelligent torque split. The SUV's rear wheels can receive differing amounts of power during cornering, a technique known as torque vectoring. By sending more grunt to the outer rear wheel, Audi sharpens turn-in grip and minimizes understeer. All-weather confidence. In rain, snow, or loose gravel, Quattro AWD ensures power goes to the wheels with the most traction, no fumbling for stability. 2. Chassis and handling. Combining size with sporty precision. Balanced weight distribution. Although tipping the scales at close to 6,000 pounds, Audi places the battery pack low and between the axles. This keeps the center of gravity down and front-to-rear balance near 50/50ths, enabling surprisingly agile behavior when you push hard through corners. Adaptive air suspension, standard. Variable ride height. In normal mode, the SQ8 sits lower for streamlined aerodynamics. Switch to lift for an extra half-inch of ground clearance on rough roads. Adaptive dampers. Multiple settings from comfort for cushy highway cruising to dynamic for sharper turn-in let you fine-tune the ride depending on where you're driving. Braking and body control. Regenerative braking captures energy back into the battery when you lift off the accelerator, reducing wear on the physical brakes. High-performance brake package. Large ventilated discs and 6-piston calipers up front bite with authority, providing consistent pedal feel even after repeated hard stops. 3. Bold, sporty design. Aggressive styling meets aerodynamics. Distinctive square styling. Flush-mounted grille and larger air intakes. The front fascia features a more pronounced honeycomb mesh pattern and sharper LED matrix headlights that convey athletic intent. Wider wheel arches and rocker panels. Flared fenders accommodate optional 22 wheels wrapped in performance rubber, while sculpted side skirts add visual muscle. Sportback versus SUV silhouettes. Sportback features a swooping, coupe-like roofline that improves airflow over the rear and adds a dash of elegance, ideal for buyers who want a blend of SUV practicality and fastback style. Traditional SUV retains a boxier profile, emphasizing vertical cargo space and a classic crossover stance. Distinctive rear end, integrated diffuser and quad exhaust style elements. Even though there's no real tailpipe, Audi adds faux exhaust outlets flanking a carbon fiber diffuser to signal performance. OLED taillights. Optional available ultra-thin OLED strips produce brighter illumination and quicker response time than standard LEDs, while a dynamic light animation adds flair when unlocking the vehicle. 4. Electric efficiency and range. Balancing thrills with practicality. Battery and charging. 114 kilowatt-hours usable capacity. Larger than the standard e-Tron setup, it grants the SQ8 an estimated WLTP range north of 300 miles. Roughly 500 kilometers. Fast charge capability. Up to 270 kilowatts DC charging can refill the battery from 10%, 80% in about 23 minutes, depending on charger and conditions, making road trips more feasible. Home charging. Standard 11 kilowatts onboard AC charger fully replenishes overnight. Real-world efficiency. Despite its performance focus, the SQ8 e-Tron averages the equivalent of about 80 mpge in mixed driving, efficient enough to commute daily with